Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning into your mid-May bonus love tarot reading. This will be a 4-card spread for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Having a look to see what's coming up around you in regards to love. Now, I did do one of these readings for you earlier this month, Sag, so you're more than welcome to check out the bonus reading for the beginning part of May. I have linked it to this video and have included it in one of your May playlists in the show more section below this video. So if you wanted to check out your general reading, your extended love reading for May, all the playlists are listed below. Also, my email is there as well, Sagittarius. If you would like a private reading with me, feel free to reach out and we can definitely organize that for you. Otherwise, let's have a look and see what's coming up, Sagittarius. Okay, let's have a look. Sagittarius, love. What's coming up in love for you? Okay, there is a beautiful new offer or offers that are coming up around you here, Sagittarius. But I feel like it's a little bit complex and you can't necessarily make a decisive decision of some kind. It's almost like you're weighing things up, or you're feeling this 10 of Wands energy. This is very interesting because this is often seen as divine intervention, the hand of God, fated connections, fated offers. It might be coming from an earth sign. 2 out of the 4 cards are earth cards, which can be a Taurus, Cap, or Virgo who's coming up around you. You do have fire, which could be you or a fellow Sag, an Aries or a Leo. I want to say that there is potentially something that you might need to reveal or get off your chest here, Sagittarius, and you're not really sure about how to do it. I don't know if you're also feeling a bit of pressure from family or friends around love somehow. And maybe that's what's coming up here. But what comes to mind is stringing yourself along or stringing someone else along here, Sag. Could be a couple of options. The 2 of Pentacles is the juggler. And then you've got those 2 pillars with the High Priestess. Is there a bit of juggling happening for some of you? But I feel like he's not necessarily the court jester, although he's dressed very similar to it. It's the entertainer. It's the, I'm not really crazy about you energy, but I'll entertain the thought of you. Or let's see where this goes. Or let's keep it light. I feel like you're taking on this approach around with someone around you, especially more so if they are long distance or are further afield and you can't necessarily connect with them in person during this time, of course, given the circumstances here. But 10 of Wands walking into the High Priestess. It's almost like you're walking into the unknown. I don't know, Sagittarius. I get the point. I get the message here that some of you might be wanting to drop. You're ready to drop someone. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe something hasn't been working. I don't know if you see a new path that's around you. I don't know. Maybe if there's more of a focus on your career or another person or something new or working on yourself. But I feel like that 10 of Wands is almost going to just dump those wands in front of the High Priestess here. And it's like, I'm done. Or there's no longer anything you can say or do to make me stay. I don't know if someone is trying to convince you of these things, Sagittarius. The roles, of course, could be reversed. You might be trying to convince someone of something, but it's like there's definitely this heaviness here. And the boats are setting sail and it's emotional. It's a bit uncertain. So I don't know, Sagittarius. I get the feeling that there might be a situation in mid-May that makes you get a little bit upset, okay? Or makes you feel like things are a little bit uncertain. And I don't think it's going to sit well with you, and I have a feeling that you're going to want to leave. It almost feels like a dumping energy. So I don't know if there's breakups or shakeups going on in relationships. There could be. You know, you've got the High Priestess here, and she reveals major changes in our lives. She rules the number 2. Number 2 is all about relationships. You have the Two of Pentacles. So there's 2 twos here, possibly 2 different people coming in, or 2 different directions you can take. One of which can really change things with the High Priestess. You know, this is a big change. And it's almost like this archway is here. And, you know, this can be symbolized as packing bags or collecting your things or just recollecting your emotions and trying to regroup and saying, no, that's it. I've detached. I'm done from this, Sag. It could be you packing your things. It could be you leaving. I don't know. What is that sort of leaving energy? Some sort of journey that you want to go on. Look, maybe you're going separate ways with someone. Maybe right now it's not meant to be. Maybe right now things are taking a turn. I don't know if it's because of distance. I don't know if it's because of other things that have just fallen on your shoulders, responsibility, work practices, maybe other things happening. And, I mean, that's the sort of energy you're feeling. It could be inconsistency because the juggler goes back and forth. So maybe you're not being very consistent, not only towards yourself, but towards other people, your love interests, your spouses, your exes, whoever you're dealing with here, Sag, and someone might communicate this to you, okay? This person might express themselves in a conversation or say something along the lines of, look, you know, one day you're this way, another day you're this way, you know, I'm not understanding, I'm confused, or I've misinterpreted, or there's been some sort of miscommunication. Maybe it's all a misunderstanding here, Sagittarius, but I think in one way someone might interpret your behavior or your words or your deeds like that in mid-May, or potentially you're interpreting someone's behavior this way. So I don't necessarily know if it is the dumping and I'm done, I've had enough, or it's all a misunderstanding. You know, it could be that sort of energy coming up around you. The Star of Creation is here, so it's almost like you're consciously choosing to create this path. You're consciously choosing to go down this route here, Sagittarius, and this says a lot. People show you who they are. And I think this very much is very apt for you during this mid-May period. But look, for some of you, relationships could get more serious because of pregnancy or new additions to the family. There might be a first meeting of a child or in-laws. You know, there's something about family and fertility here. So maybe that's why things are getting a little bit complex. Maybe you find out you're incompatible because of what this person or who this person is bringing into the relationship. Vice versa, maybe not for all. It could be unexpected announcements, news coming in around you. You might surprise someone. They may surprise you with the High Priestess here. Could be a bombshell. Maybe the I'm done, or the this isn't working, or I need a break, or I'm not really sure where I stand, or this is confusing. Maybe that's the bombshell that gets dropped in May. Or maybe that's sort of the dropping or the dumping I said. I'm seeing, like, I feel like he's carrying it, but he'll drop it at her feet. He's literally walking right to her. So eventually it's going to get too much. And eventually that load is too heavy to bear. And you've got the infinity symbol here, so something about cycles, second chances maybe, past loves, returns, behavior that's been repeated in a way. So I guess time will tell what this can reveal, but I hope that has given you a little bit of guidance, Sagittarius. I do want to thank you again for tuning into the channel. Thank you for all your support. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to receive updates for any bonus readings coming up to the channel.